Hello, everyone. Welcome to the News Browse News broadcast. Kenneth Law. A man accused of selling lethal substances online to individuals at risk of self-harm has pleaded guilty to 14 charges of aiding and abetting suicide in a Newmarket courthouse this Friday. CTV News reports the murder charges previously laid against him will be withdrawn by the Crown. Crown Attorney Peter Westgate explained that a prior court ruling in Ontario makes it impossible to proceed with the murder charges, calling it a binding authority. Law was initially arrested in 2023 in connection with 14 deaths in Ontario. He was accused of supplying the chemical sodium nitrite, a meat preservative that is deadly in high concentrations, and other items for self-harm through multiple websites. Police stated at the time of his arrest that Law had sent over 1,200 packages to 41 countries. The youngest victim in Ontario was just 16 years old. Family members of the victims were present in court, visibly emotional, with some crying and others shaking their heads as Law confirmed his guilty plea. Westgate is expected to spend hours reading out the agreed statement of facts in the case. Radio Canada International reports that Mexican authorities have arrested Dennis Ezeku, a 28-year-old Canadian wanted since 2022 in connection with an international drug trafficking investigation. Ezeku was apprehended on May 14th in Quintana Roo and is currently undergoing extradition proceedings in Canada, facing charges related to conspiracy to traffic controlled substances and conspiracy to possess proceeds obtained by crime. Ezeku had been on the run since 2022 after being sought by Manitoba RCMP as part of Project Divergent. This multi-year investigation, initiated in 2018, targeted an international trafficking operation that smuggled large quantities of Mexican cartel drugs into Manitoba for nationwide distribution. While 20 arrests were made in connection with the project in 2022, Ezeku had evaded authorities. Court proceedings in a related trial revealed Ezeku sold methamphetamine and was allegedly the brother-in-law of Hells Angels member Damian Ryan, who was also arrested during Project Divergent and later found guilty of drug trafficking conspiracy. According to CTV News, Metro Vancouver is advising residents to prepare for potential Stage 3 water restrictions beginning in June. This significant move is prompted by several factors, including a low snowpack, prevailing drought conditions, and a major system upgrade. A crucial component, the first Narrows crossing, a primary supply pipe from the North Shore reservoirs, has been out of service since last fall, impacting the region's water distribution. This necessary upgrade involves the construction of a new water supply tunnel through Stanley Park. Linda Parkinson, Metro Vancouver's Director of Policy, Planning, and Analysis for Water Services, stated that the decision to escalate restrictions is not taken lightly, emphasizing the organization's commitment to water delivery. Stage 3 restrictions would entail stricter limitations on activities such as watering trees and gardens, filling pools and hot tubs, and washing surfaces, vehicles, and boats. Residents will be given 1 week's advance notice before these new measures take effect. This marks the earliest in the season that Metro Vancouver has considered such a severe level of water conservation. Previously implemented in July. during the severe 2015 drought year. The goal is to maintain daily water usage below 1.4 billion liters while the first Narrows crossing remains offline. Non-compliance could result in fines up to $500 under Stage 2, with potentially higher penalties under Stage 3. Montreal city officials have issued an advisory urging approximately 1.2 million residents across almost the entire island to significantly reduce water consumption this summer. The measure is necessary due to ongoing repairs to a critical water main on Atwater Avenue. Claude Pinard, president of the city's executive committee, emphasized the need for a collective effort, stating that even small actions like turning off taps while brushing teeth and taking shorter showers would help. The city itself will cease all non-essential water use, including some park fountains and pipe rinsing. The goal is to cut daily water use by just under 10%. Officials described these measures as preventative but warned that enforcement and fines could be imposed if the situation becomes critical and residents do not comply. Alan D'Souza, St. Laurent's borough mayor and an executive committee member, highlighted the city's proactive approach to avert problems. This report comes from Radio-Canada International. CTV News reports that a 100-pound angel monument has been stolen from a cemetery in Burlington, prompting a police appeal for public assistance. The monument, described as a large angel made of cast resin and approximately 4.5 feet tall, was taken from the Lowville United Church Cemetery on Britannia Road. Authorities believe the theft occurred sometime between May 16th and May 22nd, though it was only reported stolen on May 26. Halton Regional Police are urging anyone who may have seen the monument or possesses information related to its disappearance to contact investigators immediately. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.